Hey, this is Chief Brian Gibson, showing you a day in the life of the Operations Chief working a special event at EchoPark Speedway.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, so Saturday, we got more kart teams available today. We got both brush trucks and a fire truck. I need to look at the AMR schedule to see how many ambulances is coming up today and when. We do have the kart teams in place now. We're actually adjusting a couple of things at last minute adjustments. Preparing for the rain that's coming in, also taking care of the other aspects that's out in the fan zone, the special stuff that we have to do, like fill up sea line pools and other issues that are needed out there that would require fire department assistance. So I know that you are our dispatch, and we'll do a radio check soon, I assume.
I will, as soon as I know everybody that's here.
Okay, so I think we're getting to that point now. As soon as we get settled down with a couple of other things we got to move, we'll do a radio check, say at 10:30.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
We do have a pretty decent line headed in from the west. Quite a bit of lightning with it. I haven't seen any reports of any wind gusts that were strong, but could easily have like a 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gust as it starts to come through.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Chase Brashears. I'm the Director of Track Services for NASCAR. So my team manages all the on-track fire, safety, medical, track drying, track cleaning apparatuses and equipment and personnel when we come to race weekends. So we do 38 race weekends a year. We get to visit EchoPark Speedway here in Hampton twice a year. So in each of those situations, we get to work with great partners in emergency response from a local and regional standpoint, like Chief Gibson and the great folks at the Henry County Fire Department, who we have a great relationship with. So like we just came a few minutes ago from talking about the weather, not always our favorite thing to talk about, right, Chief? But we work really closely with the chief group and the local responders, as well as local weather folks on what we have to do. So we just went and talked about some weather. So that affects us on the racetrack, of course, from a cars on the racetrack and all, but it also affects you all from the venue's perspective, getting folks here, the folks in the campgrounds and all that. So we work a lot together on that.
Just sharing information back and forth. His team tells our team what we need, and we make it happen. So like right now, we're kind of worrying about the weather, and I'm sure we'll overcome that and make it work.
Yeah. At this point, we're just kind of waiting around to see what happens. You know, on normal circumstances, we work a lot together with the on-track fire and safety response. So we actually have a lot of retired firefighters or off-duty firefighters that work with us. Some from areas like Henry County, and then some from all across the country that will travel into race weekends. So during normal times when we're not waiting on a weather event like this, you know, we'll communicate about if there's something happening locally, like brush fires near the racetrack that might affect the on-track activity, anything happening traffic-wise coming in and out of the venue, anything within the venue that might affect us. There's a lot of campers, a lot of personnel here, so we work really closely with our local agencies on anything that may be happening that would affect the race. So they do great work in their communities, and what we do to put on shows for people in the grandstands and people at home watching on TV would not be possible without folks like Chief Gibson, the Henry County Fire Department, and all the other fire departments and other emergency agencies that we work with across the country to put on all these NASCAR races.
Who's on brush truck? You on the brush truck?
Yes, sir.
All right, and who's on brush 2? You on brush 2? As far as our special details, we do have to go take care of the sea line pool. We got to go replace the water inside the holding tank for the sea line. So we got to do that before the fan zone opens. So there's not a lot of people here. I know we got some weather coming in, but scheduled qualifying at 10:30. Let's make sure that when the track is hot, we have one fire unit on the inside of the bowl and at least one fire unit on the outside of the bowl. Everybody knows we're going to talk about the bowl, right? Infield and outfield. If you go off site to get fuel or food or anything, just let me know via text or radio, and also let me know when you return, and we'll be good to go. So thank you guys for working. Have fun. Be safe. It's 10:30. Now the dispatcher's coming on, so we need to get those scanned in for payroll. There we go. Fire command, grandstand supervisor.
Go ahead.
Keys with me. I can meet you at the base of Tower 5, probably in about 10 minutes. I'll let you know when I head that way. you can make arrangements to transport that down. Video of you shaking your hand. Good to see you today, sir. You ready to go racing?
I am.
All right.
Thrilled.
Let's go do it in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire supervisor, all units, go ahead and retreat to a safe haven. Wait on the storm to pass. We got lightning in the area. Squall line on its way. And it may say different things, but the doc, you know, if it says camper 30, he's got an emergency medical call. Something's wrong with the radios. We can't get them. They're not on. I don't know if we got something to do with the lightning or not. So let's recycle all the radios. It's a rigor. Yes, sir. We're gonna make you recycle the radios so you can learn. The bomb. Yes, that's bad.
So it's not hitting the
I need to
network.
hear this. Let me get my message out that I need to get out and we'll fix this.
Hear the sound different.
Fire command, Extra 31.
That higher pitch one is what we're after.
31 McLean, go ahead.
Chief, if you could take your fire truck and also the brush units. We need to do a sweep of the property, just be visible right around the campgrounds. We're getting some reports that people have some stuff tore up, and just let's ride around, be visible, see if anybody needs any help. If it's once the rain clears, maybe we can get the cart teams to help us also. It looks like it may still be raining, but if we could go ahead and get the 2 brush trucks and the fire truck to ride on the infield and on the outside, just ride around and see if anybody needs any assistance, please.
10-4, we're all around.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go see if it's
Event fire.
the low tone. So I'm fixing to kill all the radios. There's another one here.
Yeah, you got the devil.
All right, so now we've killed all the radios.
just-
So these are tied to these heads here.
Okay.
So these are the radios. These are just the heads.
Right. So these are the actual radios.
The actual radios. So there's mirrors this. Right. So everything should be off. So now we've cycled the power. Let's put them back on. Alright. Let them boot up and see. After that, we'll go up and check antennas to see if something happened with that.
Event fire. Fire. Event echo.
I'm down here.
Oh, the whole.
We was having a radio problem. We got it fixed now, so thank you. Just doing a little radio check. 100-foot of VHF cable that needs to be about that thick.
Oh, we're talking about just going straight up.
We've been through the Legends campground area, no hazards found.
Yes.
Move it over to the
Make sure that
campsite found.
no, you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So we're clear to go back to normal operations at
Yes.
11:25. Yep. Okay, at 11:25, which is 5 minutes away, we're ready to go back to normal operations. The storm has passed and deemed safe at this time. So 11:25, we'll get all our units back into the appropriate positions and continue as usual. This is including ambulances, golf carts, and fire trucks.
Bike team needs to go to fan zone. Cart 2 needs to go to fan zone. Cart 1 hold their position.
All right, so this is the beginning of the morning. We're talking, we're looking at here. So we're gonna look at the schedule for today, and it looks like we're showing 11 o'clock qualifying. That's the first time the track is hot. Our first bullet point here is going to be at 9 a.m. that the fan zone is open. So we need to make sure the sea line pool is filled up and the trucks are out of there prior to 9 a.m. So we're scheduled to go over there about 8 and get that taken care of. It takes about 45 minutes to do that, so it's going to be a close schedule. We got that taken care of. So, and Ben, what time is your carts going to be in place today?
I'll have the first cart come up at 8 a.m. and they will be in fan zone for the opening.
Okay.
The next cart will be at 10 a.m. and then we will adjust who's in fan zone. I also have a bike team this go around, and they'll be in fan zone also.
Okay. Well, race control is slated to open at 10. We know the weather's kind of bad today, so we don't know if the schedule will more than likely move and shift. But if it does, if the weather holds out, we will have qualifying 11. That will be the first time the track is hot. We will communicate via text on who is in what position, just so I'll know where they're at. We'll have fireworks typically here outside the mobile command unit over in turn 3, and we'll make sure that we have a brush truck staged on the inside of the bowl, inside turn 3. We'll make sure we have the fire truck up here, along probably with a brush truck on the outside perimeter road in turn 3 to cover that. And I believe you gave us something up here.
Yes, one of the carts does have fire suppression capabilities, and so it's staged up here as well.
You got anything for us?
No, I just want to make sure we got good quality comms with AMR and all of the ambulances, both outside the bowl and inside the bowl. So we're good there. They've got radios.
Yes.
We're on the same channels with comms. Perfect. First aid stations.
They're staffed by AMR personnel.
Gotcha. We got good communication with them.
We do. They have radios as well.
And do you need anything?
I do not.
Okay, no, I'm good. So, all right, let's go have fun.
Sounds good.
So here, and I do this periodically, even if advise the fire truck to come through here, to make sure that we can get down each one of these aisles with the campers. Sometimes they'll get out into the roadway, and I need to make sure that the fire truck, if something does happen, can actually pass. So for our special events that we work, this one being the NASCAR event, we will provide fire protection with additional units. We have on this particular event, we have a fire pumping apparatus, and we have 2 brush trucks, pickup trucks with small pumps on the back, small tanks, so it can maneuver around and get around a little better to some places. Personnel helping out with golf carts, a bike team, and we utilize those for any kind of medical assist calls that we need to help out with in the grandstands. The golf cart and the bike team can maneuver around a little easier than obviously an ambulance or fire truck. The on site here this weekend, there is a private ambulance service. AMR is providing the transport service here, so but we will assist them with our golf carts and also the fire truck and the brush trucks as needed. But their main focus is the fire suppression of all these campers that's camped out here, and they're very close. So the likelihood of something happening is fairly slim. However, if it does, it can be catastrophic. That's why we got to have units here on site ready to respond immediately, as opposed to relying on the county station that could be busy running calls in the county. It may not even be here, so the next in station would have to come in. That's a tremendous amount of response that would have to happen to basically a small city sitting right here. We just increased our population in Henry County quite a bit today, even with it raining. So we still got to protect them and provide that fire protection. Been doing this. I worked my first race in 1994 when I started here, and it's a very enjoyable thing to do. It's a very unique event to work, so just continue doing it off and on for the last 32 years. So really enjoy it. Enjoy providing the fire and emergency medical services to the events that we work, to the citizens of Henry County, and also the people that are visiting Henry County. So it's kind of an honor to do it, and I really enjoy doing it. So let's go racing. Let's go fast and turn left. Have a good time. Thank you for your service.